Welcome to the Akashic Library.
Let's just dive right into this because it's a pretty radical idea. It's this. You have to stop trying to figure it out. Seriously, whatever problem you're wrestling with, the best possible solution is not where you think it is.
Does this feel familiar to you? Maybe it's a creative block or a tough financial spot, or you're just trying to figure out what your next move in life should be. You know that feeling, right? Where you're just spinning your wheels, thinking and getting absolutely nowhere.
And it's this incredibly frustrating paradox, isn't it? The harder you try to consciously force a solution, the more the answer just seems to slip right through your fingers. You're putting in all this mental energy, but the solution just gets further and further away.
But think back in your own life for a second. Your best ideas, they probably popped into your head when you weren't even trying, right? Like in the shower or out for a walk, or maybe you even woke up with it from a dream. So many huge breakthroughs in science and art have come from these exact moments of non-thinking. And there's a really powerful reason for that.
It's because there are two totally different parts of your mind at work here. And honestly, most of us are using the wrong tool for the job. So let's break down the difference between your rational mind and your subconscious. So on one side, you've got the rational mind. You can think of it as the ego, your human personality. It loves to analyze and control and, force things into place based on its very, very limited perspective. But then, on the other side, you have this subconscious mind. And this thing is like a vast, infinite intelligence. It's a way better creator and problem solver because it doesn't force anything. It just allows the right patterns to form all on their own. And that's the whole point, right there. Your true path, the best solutions, those ideas that feel like they came from somewhere else, they don't come from that limited, forceful part of you. They come from a much deeper, way more intelligent source that's already inside you.
And the crazy thing is, this isn't some mystical power you have to go out and find. It's a kind of genius you already have. Let's dig into what that really means.
I mean, just think about this for a second. When you were just a handful of cells, did you have to consciously figure out how to grow a heart or a brain or lungs? Of course not. This incredible intelligence just did it for you perfectly without you having to do a single thing. That exact same intelligence is still with you right now. You're a part of nature. And just like a tiny seed knows exactly how to become a giant tree, your subconscious knows how to organize and evolve your life in the best possible way.
Let's just give this power a name for a second. Some people call it divine intelligence, but really, it's just that natural, creative force that's already inside you. And it will literally hand you the perfect solution or idea the moment you get out of its way and let it work.
Okay, so that brings us to the big question, right? If we all have this incredible superpower, why isn't it working for us all the time? Well, the simple and kind of tough answer is we're probably blocking it. Let's look at how.
It usually comes down to two main things. The first block is misalignment. That's when you're trying to be someone you're not, kind of pushing against your own nature. And the second one is forgetting. That's when you forget your own power and you start to believe you're just a victim of whatever's happening around you.
Misalignment. Man, that creates so much resistance. It's when what you're doing isn't in harmony with who you really are. For instance, if you're a creator online, it's making content you think will go viral instead of the stuff you're genuinely fired up about. You're chasing something outside of you instead of listening to what's inside.
And you see this pattern everywhere, right? The writer trying to write a bestseller instead of the story that's burning inside them, or living your life to meet someone else's expectations instead of your own. Every single time you do this, you're blocking the flow of that divine intelligence.
And that second block, forgetting, is just as sneaky. It's a mindset. It's when you hit a wall, and your first thought is, I'm all alone in this, or there's nothing I can do. The moment you buy into that illusion of being separate and powerless, you cut yourself off from the universal support that is always, always there for you. So how do we stop getting in our own way and start letting things flow? Well, the solution is all about letting go, letting it flow, and activating this incredibly powerful force you already have.
The author Marianne Williamson has this absolutely perfect metaphor for this. Imagine you have a messy pile of iron shavings just sitting there. What's the best way to organize them into a perfect, intricate pattern? Would you painstakingly try to arrange them one by one with your fingers? Or would you just use a magnet?
See, your rational mind, your ego, that's the fingers. It's clumsy, it's forceful, it's slow. But your subconscious, that divine intelligence, that's the magnet. You just bring it close and boom. It effortlessly and instantly organizes everything into the most beautiful and perfect pattern for you.
So how do you activate your inner magnet? Well, it's actually surprisingly simple.
First, you have to relax and consciously let go of the problem. Just stop thinking about it. Second, find some joy. Do something that makes you feel good right now. And third, and this is the most important one, you have to align with your authentic self. Do and be who you truly are.
And I can't stress that third step enough. Authenticity is everything. The universe, or whatever you want to call it, it wants to experience itself through the unique person that is you for a reason. The more you try to be someone else, the more you block that flow. Your authenticity is literally the key that unlocks it all.
Ultimately, this whole thing comes down to trust. I mean, you don't have to tell your body how to heal a cut, right? It just knows what to do. In the exact same way, you don't have to tell your subconscious how to solve your problem. You have to trust that the divine intelligence inside you knows the way, and it'll show you when you stop trying to force it.
So, I'll leave you with this to really think about. What beautiful, perfect pattern is just waiting to form in your life the moment you decide to put down your fingers and finally pick up your magnet?
Sometimes surrender reveals what struggle could never uncover. Next, flow like water through life's obstacles in Taoism, be like water.